Mute. There we go.
Oh, she's so happy she gets all the loves.
I don't want to. Okay, friends, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for working it out so everyone has a spot. I was walking Ruby around and I was like, hope they can figure it out, and you did, so good job. It's Mary Jo. taking the initiative. I like it. All right, let's see. As far as special announcements, I have the only retreat I have up on my website right now with spots available is Bryan Head. So that is just a long weekend retreat in December, Thursday to Sunday. I have sold all the spots in the bunk room, but there's still one room that's triple occupancy and then a couple that can be either single or double. So if you're interested, I'd love to have you. And then other than that, let's just do the yogas. So go ahead and find comfortable seated meditation. And if you want to, it might feel nice to just move your body a little bit before finding stillness. So you can kind of move around, wiggle a little, stretch a little. Maybe you give yourself a little massage, temple massage, forehead massage, jaw massage, anything goes. Then when you are ready, eventually just settle in, find stillness. So you could rest your hands in your lap. You could bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. You could bring your hands to prayer position at your heart center. So whatever resonates for you this morning, this kind of helps you tune in a little more. And then close your eyes, or if you prefer keeping your eyes open, lower and soften your gaze. Try maybe even gazing down at the tip of your nose. And just take these first few moments to really transition from the outside world, everything going on in the world outside of these four walls, to this space, this room, even into your own body. So feel yourself on your mat. Feel the air on your skin. Feel the length of your spinal column. Feel any physical sensations that are present for you as you sit. So comfortable and uncomfortable, pleasant and unpleasant. And see if you can also notice beyond just physical, how are you today? Energetically, emotionally. So just kind of checking in with yourself. And then start to become more aware of your breath. If you're a visual person, you can visualize your breath as it flows in and out. If you're a more tactile person, you can just feel into the expansion of the inhales, the contraction of your exhales. Just start to really arrive here in this space right now. So everything else that's going on in your life for the next 90 minutes just kind of falls away. And let's take 3 big, deep breaths together to drop in just a little bit more. So next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. Hold at the top. Maybe even find an extra little sip of air at the top. And then open your mouth and release. Let it go. Ah. Very good. Do that a couple more times. So great big inhale. Bless you. Fill all the way up. Hold in that fullness. Extra little sip if it's there. And then open your mouth and sigh. Let it go. Ah. Good. One more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Imagine you're waking your body up with this breath. Fill up all the little spaces. Let it circulate around. And this time, maybe 2 extra sips. And then big sigh, release. Nice job, friends. So now seal your lips and begin to drop into what's called ujjayi breath. So ujjayi breath is the breath we use throughout our physical practice to guide us and support us. So it's big and spacious and vibrant. It's powerful and strong. But at the same time, it's slow and steady. It's not in a rush. It's calming for our nervous system, even as we move through a challenging practice. See if you can start to create that little whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. You're using the muscles in the back of your throat that you use when you hum. So this is simply humming without using your actual voice. It's like a hum on the inside, your own internal vibration. So see if you can hear it, feel it, and use it to guide you and support you through your practice today. You're more than welcome to stay right here a little longer. You can also come back here at any time. If you're ready to start moving, transition onto your hands and your knees. Take your breath with you. And just start to move any way your body wants to move. So there's no right or wrong. Whatever you would like to do, wherever you would like to go is perfect. If you don't know where to go, start somewhere. Start with cat-cows or even a child's pose. And just see what you feel. And get curious about it. Respond to it. So rather than thinking your way through this, see if you can feel your way through this. Feel your spine, your upper back, mid back, low back. Feel your shoulders, your hands, your fingers. And then behind you, feel your hips, your knees, your feet, your toes. So there's so many ways you can explore movement from your hands and your knees. Just get curious. You might even feel into your own body as if you are an animal, a 4-legged creature of some sort. You just woke up from a long nap and you're warming up, getting ready to move. So how would you prepare for movement? Good job. Give yourself a few more rounds of breath. 3, 4, 5. And then when you feel ready, you can start to find your way back to downward facing dog. So no rush, just in your own time and even in your own way. Once you're back in down dog, friends, same thing. Just feel around. So you can pedal out your heels. You can move your hips from side to side. You might give your head a little shake or a little nod. So see if you can really feel into the length from your fingertips up to your sit bones. So don't worry too much about getting your legs straight or your heels flat on the ground, but focus more on lengthening all the way up that long line from your fingers to your sit bones. See if you can feel a connection to your center. So like there's a rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So down dog, you are engaging lots of muscles. You're engaging through your shoulders. You're engaging through your core. But it shouldn't feel impossible to hold this for very long. It should feel like you could be here for a while, for at least a few deep breaths. So see if you can figure out how to engage more to actually effort less. See if you can use your breath to hold and support you in this posture. Nice poses, you guys. Good awareness. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come into your halfway lift position. We're gonna pause here for a moment. Bring your feet hips width distance apart if they're not already. We'll add a little twist. So left knee bends a lot, left fingertips to the ground, right arm to the sky. So revolve from your center. And this is a halfway lift with a twist, not a forward fold with a twist. So crown of your head reaches forward. And imagine you're trying to drag your right hip towards the back of the room. Get your right leg as straight as you can. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your right foot as you work your leg towards straight. Take one more deep breath. And then end of your exhale, just let it go and slowly switch to the other side. So right fingertips down, left arm to the sky. Right knee can bend a lot. Left leg as straight as you can get it. But stay rooted through the inner edge of your left foot. And then breathe all the way down into your low belly, your low back. And each exhalation, twist just a tiny bit more. Gentle wringing out through your spinal column. One last round on this side. Very good. End of your exhale, let it go. And then just hang out in your fold for a moment. Maybe ragdoll your arms. Maybe take a little sway, little bob, little bounce. And notice, do you feel connected to your center? Even here, so that invisible rope that's attached to your belly button, imagine now that it's pulling straight up towards the ceiling. So use your core to lift your butt as high as you can. Crown of your head just melts towards the ground. Take one more deep breath in your fold. And then inhale one more time, halfway lift. So realigning your spine once again. Exhale, release, let it go. And then take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, arms extend. Maybe you gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. Hinge at your hips and dive down slowly. Big bend in the knees might be really helpful for your low back. As you inhale, halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, let it go, refold. And then press into your feet, lead with your heart, rise up. Inhale, arms extend. Nice job. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. This is your half sun salute. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, let your breath guide you down slowly. Traction out your spine. Beautiful breathing. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Nice, Jamie. And exhale, release, fold. Connect to your center and rise back up. Heart leads if possible. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, this time, inhale, reach up. Let's add a little side body stretch. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, and then hip sway left as your upper body goes right. So think of a crescent moon shape and try to create that with your body. More weight in your left foot. And if you want, you can reach your right tiptoes out to the right. Just keep them really light on the ground. Breathe down your long left side. Breathe into your waistline and the space between your ribs. Take one more deep breath. Nice, Kim. Inhale back through center. Switch your grip. So grab your right wrist. And then same thing, other side. So hips go right, upper body reaches towards the windows. Perfect. Keep your right shoulder plugged in so it's back and down. Your bicep should not be in front of your face, but instead bicep right next to your ear. Take 2 more rounds on this side. See if you can create space in your right side that was not there before. So use your breath. Nice, Rhea. As you inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Try not to lock out or hyperextend through your elbows and start to reach your hands back away from your body. And then if you would like, you can add a little baby back bend. So press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs. Puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. Try not to collapse your head back, but extend back. So strength in the sides of your neck. Take one more inhale here. Then keep your hands clasped, hinge at your hips. Exhale takes you all the way down into your forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can relax your neck. And then use the strength in your core to lift your sit bones as high as you can. Lift your knuckles as high as you can. Soften the muscles in your face. Breathe. One more great big huge inhalation. With your exhalation, hands to low back first, then release your clasp, let your arms hang, maybe give them a little shaky shake. Inhale, halfway lift, realign your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So top of your push-up, check in with your hands. Spread your fingers very wide and actively push the ground away. Hips level with your shoulders. Take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Keep your belly button pulling in and up. Imagine your breath. Breathe into your back body. Next time you inhale, little baby rock forwards. You're on your tippy toes or knees come down to modify. Exhale, lower just halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Do that one more time. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. So your elbows are stacked over your wrists. Inhale, push back up. Nice breathe. And then exhale, slow motion all the way to your belly. Awesome, Margie. Let's find Spider-Man Cobra. So bring your hands out to frame your mat nice and wide. Up on your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Lift your heart. As you exhale, take a little twist to your right side. Dip your left shoulder down. Good. Inhale, center, heart lifts, belly tones. And then other side, exhale, twist. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Go one more time each way, moving with your own breath at your own pace. Feel into your shoulders, front body, back body, side bodies, even your lower body. Nice, K. And then eventually, an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there as long as you want. Downward facing dog is our destination. So however you'd like to make that transition. When you get to your down dog, about 5 deep breaths. So you're welcome to just be still. And sometimes those little micro adjustments, the ones you make on the inside, but can't really even be seen on the outside, sometimes those are what make the biggest difference. If you want to take bigger movements, if you want to lift one leg, then the other. So any way you want to explore, more than welcome. Make sure your breath is right there with you. Nice job, everybody. Feel your strong hands, your strong foundation, and then feel your core lifting you up. Lots of length through your spine, lots of strength through your shoulders. Take one more big inhalation as you push the ground away. And then exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, inhale to your halfway lift. Get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, fold and bow. And take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, arms extend. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, we'll start to build our flow now. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, let's take it down into a chair pose. So sit back, weight in your heels. See if you can keep your heart lifted. So rather than looking down at the ground, heart is lifted, but then as your heart lifts, notice if you're flaring your ribs forward and draw your belly button back and up. So you still feel connected to your center, almost like there's a little brace around your middle. Now you are more than welcome to stay in your regular chair, or if you would like, we're gonna take awkward chair. This is from Bikram yoga. So arms parallel to the ground, lift to your tiptoes, and then squeeze through the tops of your thighs. Slowly lower all the way down as low as you can go. Hips towards your heels. Yes, good. Keep squeezing your thighs, and we're gonna take it all the way back up. So everybody inhale, high mountain as tall as you can grow. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. As you exhale, dive down. You can set your heels down if you want to. Otherwise, really use your core to help you stay balanced. Inhale, halfway lift position. Heels on the ground now, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. So top of your push-up. Take an inhale, push the ground away. Find your strength. And then exhale, slowly lower, strong straight line. Nice, Maggie. As you inhale, lift your heart back, bend of your choice. And take your time here. Give yourself an extra breath or two. Whenever you're ready, down dog. Ujjayi breath. From your down dog, next time you breathe in, extend your right leg to the sky. And if you want to open your hip or explore a little bit, feel free. Just keep both hands rooted firmly. Keep both shoulders strong. Stay connected to your strong core. So lifting from your center. Good, everyone. See if you can make your right leg now long, strong, and powerful. Take one more inhale as you press up with your right foot. Press down through your fingertips. And then keep your hips as high as you can, knee towards your nose. So round your back on your back, tippy toes. Step forward softly, low lunge. Nice width. And then rise slowly into your crescent lunge. So all 10 toes face forward. Nice, Mary Jo. High on the ball of your back foot. So if it feels like your back heel is almost on the ground, see if maybe you can widen your stance. Find a slightly longer stance and then hug in. So front hip draws back hip draws forward. Nice, Hannah. And your back leg feels just as strong as your front leg. Get your back leg as straight as you can. So if a little toddler came and sat on your back leg, it would not collapse. Your knee wouldn't even bend. There's so much power moving through it. Take one more inhale, maybe gaze up, maybe reach a little higher. And then with your exhalation, turbo twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Back knee now bends to a hover. So back knee is hovering above the ground. Or if you want to, you can always set your back knee down to modify. If your back knee is hovering, imagine you are trying to drag your back thigh forward. Imagine you are trying to drag your front hip back. Squeeze your inner thighs. If you want an extra balance challenge, see if you can gaze over your right shoulder behind you. Twist a little further with your last breath here. Good job. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Invitation, if you would like to straighten your legs, both of them. And then exhale, bring your hands to the ground, low lunge. And we're gonna twist again. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. Open up through the right side of your heart. Keep your legs strong, especially your back leg. If you want to modify, back knee can come down. Otherwise, back leg is strong and powerful. Then feel the twist coming from your center. So breathe down into your low belly, low back. And as you exhale, that's your invitation to twist just a little bit further. Take a couple more rounds working your twist. Good job. Allow yourself to just be with discomfort as part of the practice. End of your next exhalation. We're not going to do this when we flow, but unwind and walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your yoga mat. So come into a wide-legged straddle, wide-legged forward folds. And you go ahead and take this anywhere you want. So if you want to come to a halfway lift and then fold, go for it. If you want to play with headstand or a twist, go for it. It's all you. All of your toes face directly forward. And try not to lock out or hyperextend through your legs, through the backs of your knees. So bend in your knees is absolutely fine. That feels better. If you're working the fold, Think butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground. And at the bottom of each exhalation, navel to spine. That is where you fold, just a little further from the inside. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. All right, fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees if you need. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Come back into a low lunge. And then for just a moment, we're gonna take a hamstring stretch. So set your back knee down, half splits, half Hanumanasana. So you can either bring your back or bring your hips to your back heel. And I encourage you to keep your toes, your back toes curled under if you take this variation. You could also keep your hips higher up and just work your front leg as straight as it will go. Flex through your right toes. So even your little baby pinky toes, see if you can get it to flex back towards your shin. Press down through the back of your right heel and try to pull your right heel back towards your body. So if it feels like you are curling your tailbone under, like I see a lot of you doing, curling under, what you want to be doing is sticking your butt out behind you. So see if you can make that adjustment. It helps me if I keep my back toes curled under rather than uncurling them. If you uncurl them, for some reason, it just encourages that kind of tucking of the tailbone. So stick your butt out, make your butt as big as you can, and then heart goes forward. Flex your toes back, press down through your heel, and energetically try to pull your heel towards you, not push it away. Take a couple more rounds. If you have a little shake happening in your right leg, that is not a bad thing. It means you met an edge, so be with it, breathe into it. So good. Thanks, Erica. All right, bottom of your next exhalation, make your way back to a low lunge position. So lift your back knee up, and then from your low lunge, pivot your back heel down, warrior 2 position. Rise when you are ready. Nice paw. So right toes face directly forward, left toes face directly to the left. Front heel can either intersect your back arch or line up with your back toes, whatever feels better in your body. And then really try to wrap your right butt cheek underneath you rather than sticking your butt out behind you. And then once you do that, you might notice that your left hip kind of shoots forward. Try to pull your left hip back so the left femur bone is plugged into the hip socket. Little tone in your belly. If you're flaring your ribs, navel to spine, nice and neutral through your spine. Next time you breathe in, friends, side angle. So reach forward, reach, like you want to touch the front wall, then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky, or left arm could reach forward, bicep next to your ear. Right elbow could rest on your right thigh. Just keep it light. If there's another variation, half bind, full bind, you want to work, go for it. Nice, Mikkel. Heart is open towards the windows. Hips open towards the windows. Breath flows through every little space. So it feels like your breath is getting stuck somewhere. How can you adjust so that your breath can really flow freely? Nice, Charles. Take a couple more rounds wherever you are working. Feel everything there is to feel. Nice, Andrea. From the press of your feet, next time you breathe in, rise back up, reverse your warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back and lengthen through your right side. Keep the bend in your right knee and keep tracking it towards your pinky toe. Sometimes I like to grab my right wrist with my left hand and then gentle tug, create a little more space in your right side. Imagine you're trying to puff up your right ribs. Beautiful. Take one more big, huge inhale. Nice, Steve. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Just step your back foot forward, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift position, nice and long through your spine. Exhale, let it go. And then take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, arms overhead, high mountain. Pause here. Check in with your own body. And again, notice, Are you flaring your ribs forward, navel to spine? Feel neutral. Maybe you're doing the exact opposite, kind of rounding your upper back and tucking your tailbone. So what can you do to find your most neutral pelvis, neutral spine? And then keep your left foot on the ground and lift your right knee up, standing staff pose. So right knee lifts, hug with your inner thighs towards midline. Flex your right toes back towards your shin. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, we will twist left arm forward, right arm back. You could also grab hold of the outside of your thigh or press your right hand into your sacrum, into your low back. Use your hands against your body as some gentle leverage. We'll eventually get into this full pose, full revolved hand to big toe pose. So unless you feel like you really want to go there now, we will get there. Otherwise, just keep the knee bent and work your twist from your strong core. Play with your balance, maybe gaze back over your right shoulder behind you. If you're falling out, just meet yourself right there without criticism, without judgment, but compassion and playfulness. One last round. Awesome job, you guys. As you inhale, bring it back to standing staff, arms reach up, and maybe you extend your right leg if you haven't. As you exhale, we're gonna take a curtsy bow. So right toes off the left edge of your mat, take a little bow. Inhale, either keep your legs the same as you reach up or standing staff, right leg forward, almost like a slow motion karate kick. And then exhale one more time, take that bow. Good job. Inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And exhale, slow dive. Stick your butt out, reach your heart forward all the way down and fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Take your vinyasa however you would like. See you in downward facing dog. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Nice, Eileen. Beautiful, you guys. Good awareness. Back in down dog. Reconnect to your ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Big, spacious, powerful. Slow, steady, smooth. Inhale your left leg to the sky. And once again, if you want to, you can explore a bit. You can open your hip, roll out your ankle, circle your knee. Just keep your hands really rooted, grounded. Keep your shoulders strong. Stay connected to your strong core. Stay connected to your breath. Good job. Everybody make your left leg now long, strong, powerful. So press up with your left foot, press down through your fingertips. One more inhale here. Keep your hips as high as you can. Don't let them sink down. Knee towards your nose. Round your back. You should be on your back tippy toes. Then with all that space in front of you, step forward, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. So all of your toes face forward, high on the ball of your back foot. So with your nice long stance, hug back in towards midline. So rather than sinking into your lunge, you're finding stability through your legs energetically. Front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward. You feel your transverse abdominis engaged. So those are your lowest, deepest abdominals. It's that little tone of your belly. Your navel draws in and up, and you feel like you have a brace around your middle. It's really supportive of your low back. So see if you can start to feel this in almost every single pose, even in your back bends. Take one more inhale here. Perhaps gaze up. And then as you exhale, turbo twist. So right arm forward, left arm back knee bends to a hover, or back knee can come to the ground gently at any time to modify. If your back knee is hovering, try to drag it forward. And then energetically pull your front hip back so you really feel your inner thighs hugging in. Shoulders and collarbones broad. Reach through your fingertips like you have big wings. So your big wingspan, feel it. And then maybe even gaze back over your left shoulder behind you. Take one more deep breath here. Work your twist as you exhale. Good job. Inhale, come back to crescent lunge. Invitation to straighten your legs, both of them if you want to. And then exhale, bring your hands to the ground, back to a low lunge position. From low lunge, revolved lunge. So another twist, right hand down, left arm up. Back knee can come down to modify, but if your back knee is lifted, powerful through your back leg. So don't forget about your back leg. And sometimes I even like to imagine the power of the entire pose is coming out of my back toes, moving through my back leg, and then connecting right at my center. Nice daisy. So feel your inner thighs hugging in. Imagine you're trying to drag your left hip towards the back wall, but at the same time, your left knee is magnetized to your right armpit. Take one more round. Twist, twist, twist. And then bottom of your exhale, let it go. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. You can find a halfway lift if you want to. You don't have to, up to you. Anywhere you'd like to go on this side for a few rounds. Can be what you did on the other side or can be something completely different. Just make sure your breath is right there with you. Nice, Mags. Notice when I give you time for yourself, you go somewhere else in your mind. Do you distract yourself? And if so, no big deal. It's human. Be compassionate, but just notice that and come back. Feel your body, the sensations. Feel your breath, the rise and the fall. Last couple of rounds. Nice, Kim. All right. Fingertips to the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need to get your hands to the ground, and then walk your hands to the top of your yoga mat. Coming into our half splits. So back knee down, not standing splits, half splits, back knee down. I know everyone always does that, it's fine. And straighten your front leg. So back toes curled under. If you're taking your hips all the way back to your heel is what I would suggest. So you don't want to feel your tailbone tucking. You want to feel your butt sticking out. Make your butt as big as you can. Reach your heart forward. Flexion through your left toes. Good adjustments, you guys. Flexion through your left toes. So your toes flex back towards your shin. And then press down through your left heel. And try to drag your left heel back towards your body. It's just an energetic movement. It won't actually move, but you should feel the difference. So not pushing your heel forward, but energetically try to pull it back. Yes. And then as you stick your left butt cheek out even more, reach your heart past your knee. Probably won't actually happen, but that's the intention. Yes, so good. You're getting that little shake. Not a bad thing. Be with it. One of my teachers calls it the sacred tremble. So let it happen. Soften around it. Ah, good job. Nice reach. End of your next exhale. Come back into your low lunge. Lift your back knee. And then pivot your back heel down, setting up your warrior two stance. Rise when you are ready. Nice, Tara. So left arm forward, right arm back, left toes forward, right toes towards the right side of the room. Front heel can intersect your back arch. So if you were to draw a line from your heel back, it would either meet at your back arch or at your back toes. You decide what feels better for you. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body. Keep that little tone in your belly, those transverse abdominis muscles, feel them supporting you. Next time you inhale, reach for the front wall, reach, 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 and then tip it over side angle. So left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky, or you might reach your right arm forward, bicep next to your ear. If you want to take the half or the full bind, feel free. Just keep everything open. So heart open, hips open. Back foot strong and grounded. Back leg strong. Breath big and spacious. Last couple. Ah, good work. Press into your feet, connect to your center. Next time you inhale, reverse warrior. So rise up, and reach slightly back. See if you can feel the strength in your right side abdominals, those oblique muscles. And then breathe more space into your left side. So left waistline, left rib cage, the space between your ribs. If you want to grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand, go for it. See if you can find a little more length on your left side. Imagine you're trying to lift your left ribs up out of your left hip. One more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge, and just step your back foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, realign your spine. Exhale, fold. And then let's take it all the way up. Inhale, reach up, high mountain. Pause here. Check in with your own personal imbalances. So find your most neutral spine, your most neutral pelvis. Feel it in your body. Right foot will be your base this time. Lift your left knee up, standing staff. Flex your left toes so your left foot is active. Active weight is much easier to hold. Hug in with your inner thighs. Even imagine you're zipping a zipper up through your midline so everything is hugging in and then getting taller, reaching higher. One more inhale. Nice work. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. Or you can grab hold of your outer left thigh, left knee. Press your left hand into your low back behind you. Use your arms against your body as gentle leverage to help work your pose. Broad through your shoulders and your collarbones. Big, slow breath. Exhale to twist just a little bit further. And if you want that extra balance challenge, see if you can gaze back over your left shoulder. Awesome job. Last round here. Stay balanced if you can, standing staff. So unwind, arms reach up, maybe left leg extends. Try not to lean back. Curtsy bow, left toes off the right edge. And take your bow, arms swing back. You can keep your legs the same, extended leg curtsy as you reach up, or standing staff, left leg forward, slow motion karate kick. Exhale, bow. Yes. Nice, Anya. Inhale, high mountain. So both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And exhale takes you down nice and easy. Traction out your spine, then fold in. Halfway lift position as you breathe in. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See you in downward facing dog, however you would like to get there. All right, so feel free to stay in down dog, or if you want a resting pose, a child's pose, embryo, heroes, give yourself a moment just to rest. You could also grab a drink of water. So we are going to now move through that entire flow, that entire sequence, a couple more times. And we won't speed through it as fast as we can using momentum, but the exact opposite. We will use our slow, deep, intentional breath to guide our slow, mindful, intentional movement. So if at any time you feel like I am cueing too slowly, see if you can actually breathe slower. Breathe bigger and deeper and use your slow, deep breath to guide your movement. If at any time you just want to take a little break or you just want to do your own thing, absolutely fine with me. So if you would like to join me, find downward facing dog. Find ujjayi breath. Great big inhalation into your down dog. Push the ground away. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, find your halfway lift position. Get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, fold. Let's take it all the way up, rise. Arms overhead, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose, sit back. Please feel free to hold right here or inhale, pop up to your tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground. And then exhale, squeeze the tops of your thighs, slowly lower, awkward chair. High mountain as you inhale. So maybe stay on tiptoes all the way up as tall as you can grow. Possibly stay on tiptoes as you dive down. So feel your strong core. Use it as you dive forward. Nice, Ali. Heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Breathe in. Nice, Daisy. Plant your hands, feet back. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. You might even hold empty as you lower. Inhale, curl open, shoulders back and down. Nice width. And then exhale takes you back, downward facing dog. Big inhale, right leg to the sky, strong and powerful. Use your core strength. Exhale, step forward as soft as you can. Nice, K. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Bend your back knee to a hover. Inhale, back to crescent. Invitation to straighten both of your legs, so feel the power in both legs. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Low lunge. Inhale, revolve lunge. Right arm to the sky. Open up, gaze up. Now listen. Exhale, release. Pivot your back, heel down. Warrior two, rise. Inhale. Good. Side angle with your exhale. Reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptiness. Inhale, reverse warrior. So come up through warrior two, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in, nice and long. Exhale, let it go. And then let's rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back, all the way to empty. Inhale, standing staff. So reach up, maybe extend right leg. Curtsy bow, exhale. Right toes off left edge, swing your arms back. And then inhale, legs can stay the same or standing staff. Exhale one more time, take your bow. Yes. Inhale, high mountain. Both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And dive as you exhale, nice and easy, all the way down and fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back, exhale, chaturanga, or maybe you're even holding empty as you lower. Heart lifts, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. Beautiful, good awareness, everyone. Inhale, left leg high, active through your left foot. Now use your strong core. Exhale, step forward as soft as possible. Nice, breathe, rise slowly, crescent, inhale. Turbo twist towards the windows, right arm forward, left arm back, all the way to empty, twist, 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 and then inhale back to crescent. Invitation to straighten both of your legs, squeeze through the front of your thighs. Exhale, hands come down, low lunge. Revolve lunge with your in-breath, left arm up, perhaps follow with your gaze. Exhale, let it go, pivot back, heel down, warrior two, rise. Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and then tip it over, take it all the way to emptiness. Inhale, reverse. Reach up, reach back, keep that bend in your front knee. Nice, Steve. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, let it go. Take it up, rise. Inhale, reach up, left knee lifts. Exhale, twist towards the windows, all the way to emptiness. And then come back to center, maybe extend left leg, reach high. Exhale, curtsy bow. Inhale, extended leg curtsy or standing staff, your choice. And then once more, take your bow. Good. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, back of your neck, sides of your neck long. Plant your hands, feet back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, strong arms, strong belly. Inhale to peel your heart open. And exhale to take your hips back and up, down dog. Good job, my friends. That's one round. So give yourself a moment, maybe a couple big sighs out your mouth. We have one more round, and this time I'm going to add a few things in, change a few things up. So just like you've been doing this entire practice, stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, and leave the rest behind. If you're coming with me, one more great big inhale into your down dog, pushing the ground away, lifting your hips. And then exhale, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your space. Spinal extension, inhale. Exhale, let it go. And then rise, big full body stretch, breathe in. And hands to heart, breathe out. You're doing great, stick with me. Listen here, inhale, high mountain. As you exhale, add a little baby back bend. So cactus your arms, curl open, squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades. Re-extend, realign, inhale. Exhale, chair pose, sit back. Stay here and hold. Or inhale, lift to tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, awkward chair, squeeze the tops of your thighs and slowly lower. Yes. Inhale, high mountain. Maybe stay on tiptoes all the way up. And then take your dive down as you exhale. You can stay on your tiptoes for that big, huge balance challenge if you want it. Good job. Nice Scott. Halfway lift, heels on the ground. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, heart lifts. Nice Eileen. Exhale, hips lift. All right, listen, friends. Inhale your right leg high. You can hold here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch it out. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Maybe even bend your elbows. Add a little push-up. Don't let your butt drop down. Inhale, three-legged dog, everyone. And then this time, exhale, step through as soft as you can. Rise slowly, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pause here, my friends. Bring your right forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders and your gaze forward. Reach your left fingertips up and slightly back. So create a back bend. Keep the bend in your back knee. Lift your heart. So you're not leaning back, you're curling open. Feel that long line down your left side. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the ground. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Exhale, release, pivot back, heel down. Warrior two, rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. We'll pause here for a moment. Stay in side angle, or if you would like, move into your half moon pose. Right hand reaches forward, great place to use a block. Left leg floats up. Keep your left leg powerful, your left foot strong and active. It's like you're stomping your left foot onto an invisible wall behind you. Yes, heart open, hips open. See if you can lift your back leg a little higher. One more big, huge inhale. And then come back, warrior two position, landing softly if possible. Take a moment to adjust if needed. All right, back to our flow. Next inhalation, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Listen, standing splits. Lift your left leg high. I don't care how high it goes. If it's 1 inch off the ground, that's perfect. Just find your personal edge. Hug in with your right inner thigh and connect to your strong core, your strong center. You want to play for a moment, you can play. Maybe handstand hops, maybe right arm wraps behind right leg. Nice, Charles. Keep your left toes active. Feel your left leg as it floats in space. So good, everybody. Take one more big inhale. And then listen, tiny little potato bug ball, big toes touch, tuck and curl. So butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. You can lift your heels high. That will work your strength and balance. Or you can try to press your heels towards the ground. That will work your ankle flexibility. Might wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a big hug, big squeeze. Breathe into your back body a lot. Take one more deep breath, and as you exhale, get as small and compact as you can. Good work. Nice, Mary Jo. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels down, spine long. You're welcome to widen your stance if you want. Exhale, fold. And rise all the way up. Inhale, arms reach. Right knee lifts. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. This is where we'll take a pause. You can move into the full variation if you would like. So left hand grabs your right foot or your right big toe and start to extend your leg forward only as much as you can without rounding through your spine. So press through your heel, squeeze through your inner thighs, broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. You fall in and out, awesome. Meet yourself right there. It's part of the practice. No judgment, just playfulness, compassion. One last round. Good job. Standing staff, stay balanced if you can. Arms reach, right leg extends perhaps. And then exhale, take your bow. Arm swing back, curtsy bow. Inhale, same legs or standing staff if you want. And exhale one more time, bow. Beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Good job. Beautiful movement, halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet back. Exhale takes you down or hold empty as you lower. Inhale, curl open, peel your heart open. And down dog, exhale. All right, you are almost there. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Stay here and hold here, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Try not to sink your butt. Push the ground away. Nice, Hannah. Inhale, back up. Left knee, left armpit. Aim high. Add the push-up if you want. Don't let your butt drop. Nice, Charles. Inhale, back up. And then everybody, knee towards your nose. Step forward softly. Rise slowly, crescent lunge. Exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back knee bends to a hover. Pause right here. Bring your left forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders and your gaze forward. Now reach your right arm up and slightly back. So curl open. You want to feel this back bend in your mid and upper back, not so much low back. Navel to spine. Transverse abdominis is engaged to protect your low back. Take one more inhale. Lots of length through your right side. Exhale, bring your right hand to the ground. Inhale, left arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Gaze up at left fingertips. Exhale, let that go. Pivot your back heel down and rise, warrior two. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Please feel free to stay in side angle or balancing half moon if you'd like. Reach your left hand forward, float your back foot off the ground. So keep your hips open, right hip stacked on top of left. Keep your back legs strong, back foot active. Nice, Jamie. Feel all that space inside of you and breathe into it. Every little tiny space, fill it up with prana, with life force energy. Take one more big inhale, maybe lift your back leg a tiny bit higher. And then as you exhale, warrior two, bend your front knee and step back. Take a moment to adjust your stance if you need. Next, inhale, reverse, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, low lunge. And then add standing splits, right leg high. Just like a one-legged forward fold. So neck is relaxed, just like it would be in a forward fold. Feel your connection to center, that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. If you want to play with handstand hops, if you want to play with wrapping left arm behind left leg, go for it. Last couple rounds, wherever you are working. Love it. Nice job, you guys. One last inhale. And then tiny little potato bug ball. Big toes touch, tuck and curl. Yes. So butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. Give yourself a big hug. All the way to empty as you exhale. Find your very, very center. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels down, spine long. Widen your stance if you want. And exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, reach up, left knee lifts. You are almost there. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. This is where you will pause. You want to go for the full variation. Grab your left foot or your left big toe. Start to extend your left leg, but keep your spine long. Yes. Flex through your toes, even your little baby pinky toe. Broaden through your shoulders, maybe gaze over your left shoulder behind you. Last round. Amazing. Inhale, standing staff, reach up. Exhale, curtsy bow. So left toes off the right edge, take your bow. Good. Inhale, extended leg curtsy or standing staff. Exhale, last time, take your bow. Beautiful. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa. And this time, you can end up in down dog or great place for a child's pose. So take a moment and just feel your body. Feel the energy flowing through you. Feel your breath rising and falling. That prana, that life force, it's always flowing through. It's just harder to notice. Good. If you're in child's pose, might feel nice to roll your forehead side to side. Might feel nice to swivel your hips side to side. All right, friends. Rise up to, or however you want to get there, tabletop, hands and knees. From hands and knees, we're going to move into a modified side plank on our right side. So pivot on your right knee. Your right foot comes out like a little kickstand to the side of your mat. Left leg reaches back and then left arm reaches up. Your left foot can stay on the ground or you can float your left foot up. Make your left leg strong, left foot active. Good. And then try to press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out behind you. Maybe your left arm reaches forward towards me, towards the front of the room. And then only if you would like, option to bind your pose. So bend your left knee, reach back, grab your left foot. Rather than kicking your foot up towards the sky, try to kick your foot straight back behind you and let your heart look up. So press your hips forward, heart looks up. Yes, good, Erica. Nice, Rachel. Breathe down into your belly. Spread your left toes as you hold your foot in your hand. Last big full body breath here. So nice. Let it go. Hands and knees. And then from hands and knees, set up for a dolphin pose. Come to your forearms. You can grab opposite elbows if that helps you set up. So that's about how far apart you want your elbows. And then bring your forearms parallel. So you're making a number 11 with them on the ground. If you want to modify, you can make a tripod with your hands instead. Relax your neck. And before you get into dolphin, just push down through the belly of your forearms and feel your shoulder girdle get really strong. Try to keep that. Lift your knees, lift your hips, dolphin pose. Thanks, Kelly. Walk your toes in as close as you can to your elbows. Lift your hips as high as you can towards the sky. Press your heart towards the back of the room. You can stay here or right leg lifts. Use the strength in your right leg to take some weight out of your upper body. So like you're rooting up through your right foot. Only if you want, you can take little hops towards forearm stand. Left leg is your springboard. Right leg stays strong and powerful as you take your hops. So you're not flinging your right leg around. Take your last couple breaths. Good. Hug in with your upper arms. Press down through the belly of your forearms. Last inhale. If you want, open mouth sigh. Bring your knees down. And any resting pose of your choice, child, embryo, puppy, hero. Nice job, everybody. Downward facing dog. All right, inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Open your right hip, so bend your right knee, reach it out and up. See if you can do this without sinking into your left side. So ideally, this movement, oops, so sorry guys. Ideally, this movement comes from just your right hip joint, not from sinking into your left hand or your left shoulder. You should feel your outer right butt cheek squeezing to create this movement. Take one more big inhale, lift your right knee a little higher. And then as you exhale, right knee towards your nose and step forward softly. All right. From here, you're going to walk your fingertips forward and float your back leg up, not standing splits, but just like a warrior three with your fingertips on the ground or your hands on a block or blocks. Keep your left fingertips on the ground or your left hand on a block. Bring your right hand to the crease in your right hip. So literally stick your fingers in that crease. Got to make sure your hips are square. This won't work. So if you don't know if your hips are square, bring your hands to your butt and see, is my left butt cheek higher than my right butt cheek? Get them nice and even. All right. If you got your hand in your right hip crease, push your right hip towards the back wall. And as you do that, literally, you should feel your upper body start to twist towards the right side of the room. Continue to work that twist. Yes. Squeeze your inner thighs, twist from your center, eventually see if you can reach your right arm to the sky. So open up through the right side of your heart. You're not just reaching your right arm up, you're opening through the entire right side of your heart. Yes, maybe even gaze up at your right hand. Nice, Mikkel. Keep your back leg strong, back foot active. Breathe down into your belly and work your twist as you exhale. Just one last round. You got this. Awesome, Maggie. All right, end of your exhale, low lunge. So unwind, step your left toes back. Three-legged down dog, take your right leg back and up. Open your hip one more time. And then only if you want to, flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind. Right arm reaches forward. Heart lifts, hips lift. Breathe down into your belly. Awesome. Take one last round, those of you in the back bend. And then everybody, regular downward facing dog. Walk it out. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa to just reset, please feel free. Otherwise, just keep walking out your dog, maybe an open mouth sigh. Ah. All right, you're almost there. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Peel your left hip open. So bend your knee, reach it out and up. Notice if you just collapse into your right shoulder, your right hand, you should have equal weight in both hands, equal strength in both shoulders. This movement comes from your left hip joint. So squeeze your outer left glute. It's called your medial glute. For whatever reason, it's hard for all of us to engage. It's not natural. So see if you can start to wake it up. Take one more big inhale, lift your left knee even higher. Yes. Exhale, left knee towards your nose, and then step forward softly. All right, walk your hands forward. Maybe take a block with you. So like a warrior three with your hands on a block or fingertips on the ground. Nice long spine like you're in a halfway lift. So spine parallel to the ground, back leg parallel to the ground. Keep your right hand on a block or the ground. Bring your left hand to the crease in your left hip. Good job. And then start to twist. So twist, twist, twist towards the windows. Maybe extend your left arm towards the sky. So revolved half moon. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Press with your back foot. Keep it strong, active. Amazing, you guys. See if you can open through the left side of your heart. One last round. Twist from your center. And let it go. Low lunge. Three-legged down dog, right leg back and up, or excuse me, left leg back and up. Open your hip and flip your dog if you want to. Good. So lift your hips, breathe down into your belly, stretch your abdominal wall. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, come back, regular down dog, everybody walk it out. And I know I forgot a couple things. Don't worry. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Back bend of your choice. Lift your heart. And just for a moment, give yourself a child's pose. And then tabletop position, hands and knees. So just to get you even, modified side plank on your left side. Pivot on your left knee. Right leg reaches back, right arm up. Yeah. And then right foot can stay down or right foot can float up. Right arm can reach forward, bicep next to your ear. So working the length in your right side, or finally, if you want, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot. Gentle leverage to work your pose. So I know it's easier to kick your foot up towards the ceiling, but try to kick your foot straight back behind you and let your heart instead look up. Press your hips forward. Breathe down into your belly. Last big, huge, full body breath. Amazing. And then slowly come back. Tabletop. One more grand finale dolphin pose. So come down to forearms. Set yourself up really intentionally. Elbows no wider than shoulders. Forearms parallel, or to modify, tripod with your hands. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees. Lift your hips. Dolphin. So walk your toes in as close as they will go to your elbows. Lift your hips as high as they will go. Imagine that invisible rope attached to your belly button. It's pulling straight up towards the sky. Stay here or left leg lifts. And then if you want to take little hoppies, go for it. Otherwise, hold and breathe. Nice, Margie. Keep hugging in with your upper arms. Keep pressing down through the belly of your forearms. One last big, deep, full body breath. Awesome, Andrea. And then set your left foot down. Set your knees down. Any resting pose you want to take. A couple grounding breaths, couple open mouth sighs. Ah. As you're ready, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Keep it going just a little longer. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. Gently bring your body down. Or if you'd rather take this on your back or in a seat or any other variation, please feel free. And just start to settle breath by breath. You know, it's so tempting to wander off in your mind, go somewhere else, but see if you can stay here. So when you notice you've gone somewhere else, just come back again and again. Be here for about 5 to 7 more rounds. Notice if you're holding tension in places you don't need to be, maybe in your face, maybe in your neck or your shoulders, maybe even in your hands or your fingers. Last couple of rounds if you want, open mouth sighs. Ah. If you're on your back and you want to wait for us there, you want to take the other side on your back as well, you can just take neutralizing movements in between sides. If you're in regular pigeon, start to find your own way back to downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Once you're back in down dog, just walk it out. If you want a vinyasa, you can take it in between sides. And then each of you, just in your own time, work your way into pigeon on your left side. As you settle in, lots of awareness, intention, attention, and breath by breath, just soften around the pose. Good job, everybody. Give it a few more rounds, about 5 more breaths on this side. If you want, big sighs with your last couple rounds. And again, if you're on your back, you can stay there, wait for us. If you're in regular pigeon, when you feel pretty even on both sides, start a transition back to one last down dog. If you want one last vinyasa, now would also be your time for that. You want one last child's pose, you could also end up there instead. So wherever you end up, just give yourself a moment to feel all the space you've created in your body. Your breath moving through that space, circulating within you. And however you want to get there, everybody, in your next few rounds, find your way down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you feel like. Once you're on your back, draw your knees towards your belly. Just find a little rock from side to side. And supine spinal twist of your choice. And just for the sake of space, maybe we say go to the right side first, but just be aware of the space around you. Make sure you get both sides. Knees fall either to your right or one side. Keep your heart and your shoulders open, square towards the sky. Just take a few deep breaths into your belly, big Buddha belly breaths. Just give more and more of your weight to the ground with each exhale. After about 4 or 5 rounds on this side, slowly find your way to the other side. And then when you feel pretty even on both sides, just find your way back to center and find a happy baby pose. You can kind of rock side to side. Maybe you extend one leg and then the other. You can even extend both legs at the same time. And then from happy baby, if there are any other poses, any last movements, last little wiggles you want to take to complete your own practice, give yourself about 5 to 10 breaths to move through those. If you feel ready for Shavasana, you want to go there right now, that's perfectly fine as well. Eventually, no rush. Eventually, everybody start your transition into your final relaxation. That means your breath can finally just become effortless. Your body can take over again and just breathe you. As you settle into your Shavasana, I will read to you. This is a little reading by Lexi Florentina. In English, we say, I am healing. But in poetry, we say, I am learning to exhale. I am learning it is safe to breathe when all I've known is how to hold my breath. I am learning it is safe to notice my surroundings without an eagle's eye to scan. I am learning that I have a voice and it's okay to use it even when no one is listening. I am learning to lean into the angst, the anger, the grief, and allow myself to be held in it. I am learning to create a home within myself that I can safely rest in. I am learning what it feels like to be satiated by connection rather than following the hunger of breadcrumbs. I'm learning to feel the softness of my body and fall in love with the way my legs move me up a mountain. I'm learning that sunshine on my skin feels good for a reason, and laughter is the greatest way to feel alive. I am learning to take one step at a time. I am learning that my feelings are not too much, and that what I feel makes sense, that I make sense. So these last few moments, friends, feel into that. I make sense. Everything that I feel is valid. And just give yourself these last few moments to rest here, to feel whatever's flowing through the space inside of you. Just witness it and allow it. Shavasana. Deep breath in. Let it go. Just slowly begin to wiggle and fingers, toes. Just gently come back into your physical body. As you're ready, roll to either side, fetal position. And then after a couple breaths on your side, use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing towards the front of your mat, in the front of our space. So right back where we began, notice how you feel. Sit up tall, close your eyes, gather your hands to your heart. And we'll close our practice together with one big collective Om. So I would love for you to join me, but if you'd rather just listen, that's fine too. So start by exhaling, emptying out. You can clear your throat if you need. And breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here, letting me guide you. Namaste. You're so welcome. Thank you, my friends. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. You did so good, honey. You did amazing. Oh my goodness, you did amazing. Wow, good girlie. What's your name? Jen and Katie. Nice to meet you. This is Ruby. She's an angel. What? Yeah, you did great. Half the time it's like the back anyways, like because everyone's looking that way and down, you know? I know. So yeah, exactly. You're so welcome. What's your name? Sophie. Sophie. I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. What? Really good. Oh, thanks. Take it. Cutie. Super sweaty. I know. I was even getting hot and I wasn't doing anything. Will be. She